Hi everybody, Pastor Teresa here. I wanted to just walk through with you what to expect if you come to church on Sunday when we reopen the doors for the first time in a couple of months. So I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see exactly what you can expect. First off, when you walk up to the church, you will be greeted by an usher who will be wearing a mask. If you don't have a mask but would like one, there are some masks available. The ushers will give that to you. So thank you, Mr. Usher. As you come in, we ask that nobody loiter in the narthex area. You will be asked to take your seat as soon as possible. There is seating available in the sanctuary for those who are wearing a mask. And if you don't have a mask and would rather not wear one, we ask that you sit in the fellowship hall. And I'll go in here first. You will see as you enter the space that there's a place for you to drop your offering. The same will be true in the sanctuary. And we've got small groups of chairs set up at a distance from one another so that family groups can sit together, and yet we maintain some social distance here in the fellowship hall. If these chairs fill up and more are needed, the ushers will come in to set up more chairs. Otherwise, if we come into the sanctuary, again, you will see that there's a place to leave your offering right as you come in the door. But as you come in to take your seats, you will see that on every other row of pews, the cushions have been removed. We're asking that you do not sit where there are not cushions. Where there are cushions, we will place a couple of bulletins, one at either end. Those will be placed by Thursday. We are going to stop mailing and emailing the bulletins because that's costing us quite a bit of postage every week. We will still have some extras in the narthex, so if you choose to worship on our continued live stream, you can still pick one up in the entryway. That pattern of every other row continues as you move up front. You can also see that all of the hymnals, Bibles, all of the paper goods have been removed from the pews. The only thing left in the pew racks is hand sanitizer, and that will be available for your use. We will also have 2 big jugs in the narthex. But I did want to show that the first couple of rows on both sides are left empty. And that is because even in the sanctuary, to help our hard of hearing folks, I'm going to be preaching from the lectern off to one side, but I am not going to be able to wear a mask so that those who do a little bit of lip reading can hear me better. We will have the multimedia system going. So even if you don't choose to use a bulletin, all of the prayers, everything will be on the screen that you need to worship with us. For those of you who saw our survey, you saw that we have a concern about singing. The best medical advice right now says that even with masks, singing is not safe. Now, Colin will still be here. There will still be music during our worship. He will play the hymns, and I will read them like poetry. So we will still be getting the wonderful, rich theological meaning behind our hymns. We will still hear the tunes. We just cannot sing them together. The same is true for praying together. There will be no call to worship where the congregation responds. There will be no unison prayers. The Lord's Prayer, I will lead, but you will be asked to say that silently as we pray together. So that is what you can expect from the worship service. Following worship, you will be asked to remain in your seats. The ushers will come and dismiss by family groups so that we can avoid a bottleneck at the door. There will be no handshaking at the doors, no congregating in the back of the church or in the narthex. We ask that as you are dismissed, you immediately proceed out the doors. I know we want to visit. I know we want to get together with one another, but It's just not safe inside right now to do that. So if you wish to visit, please, by all means, go out into the parking lot. Please stay your 6 feet apart and feel free to visit out there. We just cannot have it done in the church building. So that is what you can expect when you come on Sunday. There will still be a live stream for those of you who choose to worship at home. That is absolutely fine. We look forward to seeing those of you whom we can, and to the rest of you, we will see you online. Thank you and God bless.